everyone. So she watch it. Danganronpa. So, Homie nags. He's expired. That's him right there. Maybe. I don't know what other kind of tricks he's got. He's probably got a lot though. He's not figuratively dead just yet. It mattered from Gundam's killing and from Mikon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. It was at noon. What were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it has clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh. Seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomara died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi for before we found the bomb is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
this rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think it'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through this class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. We'll talk that first. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that deactivated to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
See?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right. You definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? Color definitely looks like blood. But there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in the straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. That's interesting.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. Alright, so let's start looking at crap. We'll start looking at this stuff first. I didn't want to... I'm sorry. It said fire grenade right here, so I click on it. What the fudge? Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... There's fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't that strange. Ah, this is an old lighter. It's an oil lighter, sorry. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here,
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy the evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Huh. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. Well, what are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed. Oh, sorry. I apologize, guys. And it's only 9:55 right now. What's wrong with me? And going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagato's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
He's
evil.
probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monumi, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. So it wasn't Monokuma's trick. Who did this? Could the killer have done this? So, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. But it's gonna be a truth bullet anyway. Alright. Nag's body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the heck out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Fudge. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Oops. There we go. Gosh. Alright. Everything catches my eye. He must have been in great pain. Clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. He's probably smiling underneath that tape. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood spattered all over doesn't help at all either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Ah, got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Shaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Ah, it'll be fine. I'll put it right back away once... I'll put it right back, right away, once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. Ah, blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case... It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood spattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. Well, what's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito is probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. But just put the duct tape back on his mouth already?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue, too. I should remember it. Huh. Okay. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife. It must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. Looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
It cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
It's definitely not that straightforward. Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason that they had to use the spear, huh? I can't even guess what happened. I'm just gonna roll through and pay attention to these clues as they come along. I mean, I gotta do that, or else I'm freaking gonna fail my 5th trial, which I just don't want to fail another trial. This could end up being the last one. I think there'll be one more after this. I think chapter 6 will have one, but I don't know. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds. This wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... There's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Well, from what it looks like, it almost seems like Nagito was holding something. Like he was the one who inflicted the wounds. I don't know. Freaking masochist. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. It looks like a fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. Use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Oh, of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came out with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Darn you mice! Darn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Again, it looks like it was held by someone. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are what's stab wounds. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Let me get some salty water. He is waking up. Mmm. Oh, such good stuff. Wild berry. All day, every day. By that, I mean like once a night, about 9 o'clock. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, they just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito, refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Oh, wow. Is that everything here? Oh, no, there's something else here. Oh, the burnt rope. Okay. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? Well, that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Huh. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body's right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as normal as this? That'd mean I'm becoming normal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Wait, what other areas? That's a lot of crap. What else is there? He did his body. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay, that's right. There's this stuff. Oh, there's that thing right there that I was looking at earlier. Oh, it's the thing that played that music. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. No mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Huh. Does he have any sick beats on there? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? Is that opening? Is there something locked in the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Kinda ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey, hey.
These These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. What line?
So,
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Huh. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Sprinklers completely soak them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Alright, should I be talking to them? Maybe. Matter for guns. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. I don't think there's anything else, right? Ah. Fine. What else? Oh, this. All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too, but... well, maybe they did burn the CDs. Get it? No. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, you might not be able to notice it. But better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put that fire.
hey, hey,
There was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
you are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet? She's all drenched and soggy?
Hey, hey!
You were thinking that too, huh?
Of course
I
not!
wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me.
Yes.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd. Awkward. Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Oh, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him.
Hey, hey, hey!
There's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know. Well, think about the countdown. After we lived through the class trial. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. We were looking for the bombs. Why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Excuse me. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, crap, you son of a bee. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down now and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean, when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However,
Just mono me right there.
plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same as the ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That's why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Poor Kazuichi. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. The problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Huh. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean, good to investigate other places as well? You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sony mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. Pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right. Also, looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any other clues in any of the other areas, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Alright, well, let's check the plushie factory first. See what the dealio is here. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Looks like the Steam icon right there. That reminds me, when I saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching this from somewhere? If he's not, how did he time his message so perfectly? No, looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the other thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. If it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. But hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the heck does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You don't know if you just pick me up. See? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're alright. That's funny, because in the first game, there's definitely a bomb in him.
However,
And where does Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew! I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Alright, I guess we should check the break room. Break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Alright. Is that everything? I guess we'll check the machines back. Oh, I guess we'll check this too. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But looks like there aren't any clues here. There's an enormous machine, but let's stop for now. Looks like it's like related to the incident here. Alright, I guess we'll go. Let's go to the military base next. Alright, here we go. Darn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on the island who could take care of that. Or could do that, sorry. It's getting late. 10:22. That's late for me. I'm kind of a morning person, I have to say. Like, not that I'm always, waking up fully energized, but I don't know. When it gets late for me, like even early late, I don't know. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible they thought they were a real thing. No, never mind. He said as much as in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. You really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Okay, why did a different truck get used? Why didn't the this one, or whichever one had the explosives? I don't know. Huge supply of guns and other firearms were stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it. Huh? What'd you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. For real. The bombs were fake. This might be fake, too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Oh, the helicopter. It's that dreadful helicopter. The one that executed Terror. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Just reminiscing a bit. Alright. So that's those two places down. Guess we gotta do a Nezumi Castle then, right? Let's do it up. Alright, here we go.
Yo.
Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Oh, well. That definitely looks like one's missing. How'd they get it, though? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
As I thought. Looks exactly like the sniper wow. The spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cord is attached to the handle. There's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. It would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that be? Oh. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, Nags. Let's check your roomie poo out. Oh. M. Coombs is here. So is Shock. It's locked. Can't go inside. I didn't want to touch the door.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye. Oh, I didn't do that.
Boy,
Your
proud.
what, black bean eye or whatever? That's weird. I'm gonna go eat my black bean right eye or something. Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the dang door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does that door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy. Oh, there's Monomi's treasure box. So, Nagito is living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope. Becoming despair so we could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. He's got a fridge and stuff. Dude, check if he's got snacks. He doesn't need them anymore. I saw that Monokuma, by the way. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. Wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. What? There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label in the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is slow, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. This surely does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there, too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? That's unsettling. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be really bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the heck? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even though you died? Bookshelf. A lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, so I guess the last thing in here, besides his bed... Oh, you can't... Oh, I'm pressing caps lock, that's why. Yeah, it's probably just gonna be this now. Fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. How could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. A treasure box? Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. Might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? Looks a little dangerous. Might be. But this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is the notebook inside this treasure box like it's important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly dropped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicked because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive
Phew,
you.
I didn't ask you to look for my treasure box. Or I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I'd come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? The diary? Seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know? Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. That's why I've been getting that on my class trial. She doesn't know A or C.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too. He wrote that fake suicide note for Sakura, right?
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling IQ?
Hey, hey.
So that's what this is all about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so upset. Is what Monaco said true? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on. Darn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about the notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Awful. Alright, like, I don't know, I guess that's it for now. Maybe there's more, but I gotta end it right there, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it. As always, peace!